Good morning, YouTube. What is up? It's Biggs here. We're going to talk about the things that have been going on. As I look around, I see that, the political environment is getting crazier and crazier. A little funeral right here. It's a constant reminder that we must appreciate our lives. That's that little reminder right there. They had a big procession that was heading into the burial location. But life is precious. I mean, it is really precious, and you only get one shot at it. So we know. I mean, we don't know. You maybe if you pass away, we don't know if there's a redo button, a do-over. I don't know how it is. I don't know. But from what I gather, it could only be our only chance. So we got to make that one chance work. The one thing that I got to say, I'm hearing from a source that our planet is now coming across a situation out in space where either something is coming close to us or we are getting close to it. And when we do that, when we cross its path, it brings chaos to the earth. I mean, I don't know how much, I'm not putting too much fact into this. I'm just hearing it from a couple of people, and I start to research it. It seems to add up, but I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't have a telescope. I can't look out there and see what's going on. I don't know what's outside of this earth, or what's in our so-called solar system. I don't even know if it exists, to be honest. But what I do know is things are getting crazy here on Earth, and in many different ways. I would say this: in the short period of time, things have gotten dramatically worse in many different retrospects, but things have also got increasingly better in many other situations or areas where you could put a test to. All I'm gonna say is you need a team now more than ever, to help you with these situations that are happening and things that are occurring. You can't just do everything on your own, and we've established that, we've known that. But at the same time, you can't just have a team, you got to have the right team. And for me, that was the whole point of TATF. Now, situations have occurred where the name TATF needs to be changed, and since we're doing that, we're going to tighten up the group anyways. Get rid of stragglers who don't give a shit, people who don't care. We need people who want to be here, right? So we got a lot of work to do ahead of us. But in that regard, we've done a lot of work in the last 10 years that we were together. And there's many different levels of work in that 10-year period. We got some critical people that were there from the beginning, and then we got people who showed up towards the end that were very monumental and helpful, such as Mr. Chip out in the Northwest. Thank you, buddy. But with that being said, there's a lot of things that we got to do, and a lot of things that we have accomplished, and I feel proud of the fact that we were able to do certain things. I feel very proud of certain things. So I had come across the guy on Facebook. I was just typing in, positivity messages about, staying together for each other and whatnot. And then this jackwagon's typing a bunch of passive aggressive stuff back to me, and thought I would, you know, questioning, our team, our efforts, what we're all about. Doesn't know shit about us. I give him a website, doesn't fucking read the website, but wants to sit there and run his mouth over shit he doesn't know. And I was like, wow, all because this fucking old guy, thankfully he was a grunt some years back, so I don't know if he thought that gave permission to run his mouth to someone, but whether you serve in the reserves, and a special A-list group, a grunt in any type of armed forces, even if you're in the Space Force, the fact is that even if it's volunteer, you're putting your life on the line, you're putting your time on the line, and especially if you sign up to get paid for doing something, that's one thing. If you sign up to get paid to do something and you actually go overseas and fight, that's a whole nother thing. And here's the third thing. If you sign up for something, do it voluntarily, and not get paid for it, that's one of the ultimate sacrifices. So if you do that for this country, then hats off to you. Hats off to you. This is for the auxiliary groups, reservist groups, certain groups out there. That's what I'm talking about. But if you don't, that's okay. It's okay if you don't do that. But don't run your mouth, even if you're in one of those groups. Don't run your mouth. You don't know what I've been through, or what my team's been through, or what we've accomplished or done. I bet this guy hasn't done a third of what I've done. And as far as building community, preparedness and whatnot. Just because you play with guns doesn't mean you're a fucking Rambo, So anyways, this is something I was thinking about. I didn't apologize for shit. He typed in there his feelings were a little hurt. That's on you, buddy. You run your mouth and now your feelings are hurt. Get out of here, man. So there's jackwagons everywhere, and I mean everywhere. You gotta avoid them, just avoid them. If you can't avoid them, lay them down, put them down, lay them down, however you want to say. But you always deflect, put them down, get them away, a little distance, If you can't do that, this guy's still running his mouth, you gotta flex a little bit. And I flexed. I shot some warning shots across the bow, like, hey, are you here to help, or are you here to be an asshole? Let me know, man. What is your intentions? So, yeah, it's crazy. But I'm finding that these political groups and all this stuff, there's so much division. Back in the days, these reporters wouldn't have the balls to say what they're saying to our president. Even when Obama was a fucking idiot, right? They're not saying it publicly out in public or whatever like they're doing now. Which, it was so disrespectful, And the president is so patient and allows so much of that to happen. If I was president, I wouldn't be allowing that. That Acosta piece of shit from CNN? Yeah, his stupid ass would be off the fucking property. Wouldn't be allowed to come back. And then I would send a message saying, try that shit again, assholes. Try that again. Yeah, and I bet you CNN wouldn't do that. And any other media outlet out there, try that shit again. And if it does happen again, you say, guess what I'm going to do? Take a fucking guess. Get rid of them. Fucking dumb shit, man. But I have confidence that it's all going to work out in the end. I know that. But getting there is the problem. Getting there is the problem. As much as I want to be in the middle of some things, I really dislike how the left is the Democratic Party, the Liberal Party, what they're up to and what they've been doing. Man, you want to talk about heated, man. Man, that gets me heated. Seriously. I mean, they are literally trying to destroy this great country. Greatest country on earth. And they're out there acting like children, trying to destroy it. You know, the intentions of our president, I think, are in the right mindset. I think he's trying to do better. He's trying to make America great again. And people are upset over that. How could you be upset over that? You gotta think about that. Trying to make something great again and you're upset, you should be kicked out of the country. You should lose your citizenship. You don't want to see our country great? You need to have your citizenship removed. Take your ass to Haiti. Take your ass to Russia. Take your ass to North Korea. Get the hell out of this free state, this free country. That needs to be said. That needs to be voiced and vocalized. These people are just destroying this country. So, I try not to engage, you know, but it's gonna, push comes to shove. And this executive order bullshit, you know, to build a wall, every country's got a wall. Nancy Pelosi sits behind a gated community every day, her big, beautiful wall. And she says walls are immoral. Take your ass to Compton. Take your ass across the bay to Oakland. See how that fucking no wall shit works out for you. Fucking piece of shit. That's what I'm saying. Hypocrisy. We know from history walls work. That's why they're continuously building walls. If they didn't work, they wouldn't be building no damn walls anywhere. You have to use your head. You have to look at history. I mean, it's absurd not to. It is literally crazy not to look at history, to throw a blind eye to that. You know, like, come on. So, you know, all this stuff that the left says is being debunked faster than they can say it. And I'm just so ashamed that, I mean, I was literally, you know, listening to them for so many years, thinking, you know, during those Obama years, thinking that, you know what, the first 4 years, maybe this guy is going to do something good. And I'm going to say he, you know, it's not like he didn't do anything good. Hell, he pretty much paid for my schooling. I'm appreciative of that. I've always said that. That's a good thing. But everything else he's trying to do is separation and this racist bullshit. You know? I mean, they need to call him the fuck out on that shit. And thank God that there is an investigation going on right now, investigating Obama and the Clinton Mafia, you know, over all the illegal bullshit that they've been doing. Because it needs to be stopped. It just needs to be stopped. You know? So, it was wild. Absolutely wild. Man, these people in Coca Mesa. Cokehead Mesa. That's what they call this place, man. These people are on some serious drugs. But, yeah, you know, we just got to get over this time in our period here where we got to, you know, band together, help each other out, you know. But you cannot be so destructive like they're being right now. Super destructive. I mean, super destructive. You know? We should be a nation. We're like feuding little kids, you know? Ridiculous, my friends. Ridiculous. Well, I'm out here in my zone. I'm gonna get some breakfast out here. I did a little different. Instead of getting breakfast before I come to the zone, I'm getting breakfast after I get in the zone. I usually like to eat while I'm driving up, but I had to do a video. I haven't done a video in a couple days, so I had to put something out there. You know, before I get off today, I want you to remember this. $2 bill on the back. You see that? The spirit of 1776 right there. That's what it's all about, folks. My crew, we hand out $2 bills. You know? We hand out $2 bills. They bring good luck. And it reminds people what we're fighting for. You know? So, I wish you guys good luck. I wish you guys the best. You know, you need to support this president. This president's done so much more in the last 2.5 years, 3 years than I can remember of any other president. Let me order my food real quick. You guys know what I'm ordering?
Good morning. What can I get for you?
Hi, can I have a sausage biscuit?
Sausage biscuit.
A hash brown?
Hash brown.
And an apple pie, please.
And 1 apple pie. Okay.
And that'll be it.
And that'll be 503, please.
Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, we lost a lot of our morals, our morals, our respect. We lost a lot of that. When you open the door for somebody, they don't say thank you anymore. They look at you like you're a fucking idiot. And I always make sure they say it. You know? You gotta be respectful. And I think we lost that tact. You know, we lost that. All these years. You know, I feel like I come from a different era. I feel like I come from like an old school era. You know, I believe in that stuff. I like it. I believe in opening doors for, you know, females. I believe that. Right now, Aurora PD is doing a press conference about the mass shooting that took place over there. And that's another thing too. When Trump's talking about something like that, here they go with their mass shootings and their ultra coverage of it. Folks, shootings happen all around our nation. They've been happening. I don't care if you want to call them mass shootings or not. Yeah, they've been on an uptick because of the publicity, but you keep publicizing it, they're going to keep happening more.
Morning. 1 apple pie, hash brown, sausage biscuit, 503, please.
Yeah, here, I got 3 cents.
Yep. Good morning. What can I get for you?
You got my name?
Thank you. Breakfast.
Got to get the change. Always get your receipt. You are awesome. Thank you. The receipts are recorded. I'm using cash. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You too. I'm in the Dave Ramsey Total Money Makeover. And in that, you save all your receipts for everything you purchase. Because you got to account for every dollar that you spend. Every single dollar has to be accounted for. Because you control your spending. You tell it where to go and what to do. It's not the other way around. Your money doesn't tell you. So, anyways, thank you for watching. A little bit of a rant, a little bit of a tangent there. But, you know, it's what I'm thinking about, what's on my mind. I need to kill it this month. I got to really bring it home hard for the end of February. And next month looks to be amazing. It should be the first month above the clouds, seeing my fruits of labor. So I'm really going to push for growth for the next couple of months. By summertime, I should be sitting pretty. So I can't wait. If you guys have any questions about the Total Money Makeover, about Dave Ramsey, any of the things that I mentioned, or helping out the conservative parties, holler at me. Throw your comments down below. Type them in. You know what? Give me a flying elbow on that like button, man. Smash that like button for me. Bust it up. 2019 style. And on top of that, I really thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done so already, please do. It should be down here on one of these corners. There's a little icon, family crest. Click on that. That gets you into the Lifetime Industries Familia. And from there, you can take over the world with us. But if you don't do that, you will stay out of the loop, my friend. And being out of the loop is not good. So, anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe.